Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Black Phoenix here, bringing you the YouTube viewer another YouTube video. And this video is kind of an update video. I know I've been away for a long while, especially on the YouTube scene. A lot of people are asking, "Yo, Phoenix, when are the next Playbook breakdowns? Yo, Phoenix, where you been on the videos? Yo, Phoenix, you've been slacking." Um, and in reality, I have been slacking. A lot of obligations have come up that have prevented me from doing YouTube videos and also kind of being consistent on streaming. Namely, just a lot of it comes from work schedule change. Holidays were coming up. Definitely wanted to spend a lot of time with my family. Um, Military obligations. For those that don't know, I'm in the Air Force, so a lot of military obligations have popped up or are going to be popping up very soon. That are kind of interfering with my goals as far as YouTube is concerned and streaming as Twitch is concerned. But despite that, we're going to do our best efforts to bring you the best content that I possibly can, especially when it comes to playbook breakdowns. This is going to be your number one source for the playbook breakdowns until further notice. And the reason I say further notice is because maybe it's set in stone that I become the official guy for playbook breakdowns or in some kind of way, shape, or form. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna proclaim it, saying this is gonna be your source for the playbook breakdowns here from Madden 16. So what does that mean? So with a lot of obligations comes a lot of time crunching, a lot of times to get as prepared as possible for, my obligations coming up in the springtime. So what does that mean for you as the Madden 16 player looking for offensive breakdowns? Well, that just means that from now on, starting this week, you will be getting at the very minimum one playbook breakdown a week. It's going to be guaranteed a week. There's going to be no more delays. One of my New Year's resolutions is to always meet the deadline. So every week there will be a playbook breakdown. At the max, you're probably going to get three, maybe even four if I'm really pushing on time here. But you're going to get the playbook breakdowns. I believe the next team that we're going to be on is the Denver Broncos, and that's probably still one of the more decent playbooks in the game of Madden. But we're going to definitely crank it out. A lot of people have been asking for the Cardinals, Patriots, books as to why they're so good, and that's very easy to break down in itself. A lot of people have been asking about plays. Can you break down specific plays for them? That's not something I do. I can do that, but just understand that if I do not get to it, it's mainly because I'm just really trying to crank out the playbook breakdowns, and that's all I'm focused on for right now. So if I don't get a chance to show you, play or something like that, just come by in the streams, twitch.tv/Black Phoenix. During the stream, I'll probably do it more so towards the end of the stream, where I'm just kind of chilling with the viewers and just asking them questions and stuff like that. Feel free to come in the stream, ask me that question, that say, "Hey, I'm from YouTube. I commented this on your YouTube video. Do you mind going over it?" And most likely, especially during streaming, I'm more open to that kind of stuff because, I'm more responsive to what the fans want and what viewers want to see, whether it's head-to-head seasons, whether it's league games, whether it's head-to-head. If I run into somebody on head-to-head, like Roll, you guys seen last couple of videos I posted, Rose Bowl was one of them, Slump City was another guy that I ran into head-to-heads. Any type of those kind of games, I usually try to post, but I had to be careful, especially because during streams, I always play music, and I don't want to get my videos copyrighted and taken down or get strikes against the channel because I had music playing, official music playing in the background. So just keep in mind, if I don't do it, if worst comes to worst, it may be just a silent video where there's no audio and you're just gonna have to kind of play music in the background yourself or just kind of watch and learn. Also, worst comes to worst, I'll post a video, do something like this one where I say, "Hey, I posted on my Twitch highlights. If you want to go check it out, feel free. Here's a link." Just kind of give you more exposure to, like I said, in case of those good head-to-head games against good people and people that are known in the Madden community. You guys have more opportunity to see how I play in head-to-head seasons. So covered that playbook breakdowns every week. At the very minimum, it's gonna be one a week. At the most, you're probably gonna see 2, 3, 4 a week. I'm trying to crank through those. And also, I'll probably do another Ask Phoenix how I feel about the game at this point in the season. Top 5 playbook breakdowns as of right now, as in I guess I want to kind of say the third quarter of Madden. To me, its first quarter is always like the beginning month's release beginning months of release, and then second quarter is probably like Halloween to Christmas time, New Year's time, and now we're into the third quarter where it's after New Year's. Everybody has a scheme now, or at least somewhat of a scheme. Everybody has blitzes now. So I'm going to be kind of giving my thoughts on that. That's going to be added along with the playbook breakdown. So I add onto the total of videos per week that you're going to be seeing. Also going to be giving my personal ranking system of top offenses, top offenses books that you'll see. Defense is kind of one and the same for the most part. There's maybe a few differences here and there as far as 3-4, 4-3. Formations that each book may have, would it be like nickel psycho or 2-3-3-5, or 5-2 versus dime normal, things like that, or 4-6. Those are kind of little defenses are kind of a little bit harder to rank. But if you guys want to see that, let me know. Like I said, and also too, make sure to give your feedback in the comment section of what you guys want to see in the videos. Like I said, I've seen people saying, what about plays? One of them was about the Bengals book. I've seen your comments. Don't worry, I do pay attention to them. I just gotta, you gotta understand once again, when it comes to my time crunch that I have right now, it's all about the breakdowns, and everything else is kind of second nature. Like the Ask Phoenixes, the plays themselves, things of that nature. So just keep that in mind. Also, just gonna give you an update on Ultimate Team, how we're looking right now. I know I don't usually post about my Ultimate Team until you guys see the games. A lot has changed since my game with Rose Bowl. So I'll give you the squad update. We are at 93 overall right now. Should be at 94, but there's going to be a reason why we're at 93, and you're going to see it in a minute. Here's the lineup right now as I believe this is January 6th. Or excuse me, January 5th, 2016. Here's what the squad looks like right now. The reason why we're not at 94 is because of this Dormani Dawson that I put at right guard. I've been wanting to upgrade from the Kyle Long 90 overall Captain Bears card that just sold, by the way, if you just seen the notification. The reason why I wanted to upgrade to Dawson was because Kyle Long in the run game was very poor. Even though the speed run chemistry does boost up his run game a bit, I find it a lot of times to be lacking. Maybe it's just because of his low awareness or whatever have you. And I always just say, you know what, I got to upgrade Kyle Long. I got to upgrade Kyle Long. Got to upgrade him. And I finally did. I brought back to Dawson. Like I said, he's a 78, but I feel like his stats work better for what I want to do in the run game department. Pass blocking, he's not the best. He's only got 90, I believe. But his impact blocking is huge, especially for the offensive style that I run. Having that impact blocking is definitely going to help out, open up the run lanes, and maybe even sometimes the pass lanes if I decide to scramble. So another addition that y'all probably are wondering, like, why is Brandon Marshall at tight end? Mainly because, to be honest, the tight end market kind of sucks. You only have a limited amount of tight ends, and even then, the tight ends are not the greatest position in the game. It used to be a strength in past years, but this year is just taking kind of a nosedive. Same thing with right tackles and right guards. This year in Madden, like the offensive line, like the left side is the strongest, but the right side is getting like no love this year. I don't know why, but that's that's the name of the game this year. So a lot of people, what you see online, is they'll put a wide receiver at tight end. Hines Ward is mainly the guy that you'll see. I put Brandon Marshall because of his height and catching ability. He doesn't have the greatest speed, but I feel like he plays like a traditional tight end for what I want to accomplish. So that's why he's on the squad right now. He's a beast too. Definitely a big fan of this Brandon Marshall. Breeze is my quarterback right now. I definitely am in love with the Breeze. He definitely does what I want for my offense. It doesn't require a lot of lob streaks. When I do bomb it downfield, it's smart, it's calculated, it's timely. But for the most part, he does what I need him to do with his high accuracy. Barry Sanders, we got him off a giveaway. One of my favorite viewers of my Twitch channel, Bridgewater's Best Quarterback. He said he said that he's done with mud, and he was wondering if I could take his team. He gave me a lot of good cards. Barry Sanders. You'll see Team of the Week, J.J. Watt, Bruce Smith. I believe in a couple other cards too that I cannot think of off the top of my head. Some of those I sold just due to A, wanting coin, and B, just having better cards. But for the most part, I definitely kept the Barry because I love Barry Sanders as a Lions fan. I gotta keep him on the squad. He's been so good in the open field. So I definitely want to keep him around. And a couple other cards too. Receiving core is nice. The name of the game is just route running, as you can see. Hines Ward, high route running. Brown, high route running. Sharp, high route running. Jordy Nelson, high route running. Cooks and Cooper are just there for in case I want to switch it up in certain formations. They come in. Cooks takes the top off the defenses for the most part. Nowadays, not so much because corners are starting to have that 94, 95 speed, 93-ish kind of speed to where they can actually keep up with Cooks. But Cooks is still there to be a dangerous speed threat in the field. On the defensive side of the ball, real quick, Eric Kendricks was another card that Bridgewater gave me once again. Shout out to him. We upgraded a couple of things here from that last video. Mainly in the just overall defense, I think just got a huge upgrade. Once again, the J.J. Watt and Eric Kendricks Bridgewater donated. Sean Taylor we received. We bought the Thomas Davis BCA, plays pretty well for what my 3-4 does. Aaron Lynch is another good one. Flashback Arakbo, we pulled him out of a pack. Brooks, Barr, we ended up buying for users. We ended up getting the Mean Joe Green. The Blitz tickets were coming out of the Schefter Stars. Darius Smith is probably one of the best Schefter Stars in the game. Probably one of the best right ends in the game for a 3-4 and a 4-3. So make sure to pick him up if you haven't done so. We also ended up getting Nitrate Lane for the Blitz tickets. Rondé Barber, we finished his collection a long while ago. He was on the squad. Revis, we spent a lot of coin on him, and he's proved to be a very good commodity, a very good card for what I want to do in my defense. So definitely worth picking up. Shields, Peterson are still on the team. McDonald is also still on the team too. Probably one of the better strong safeties in the game for your coin. If you need a cheap strong safety, Atwater is another good strong safety too. A lot of people are doing the free safety to strong safety switch, similar to with the tight end or receiver at tight end kind of thing. And that's the same thing. The strong safety market has been very poor lately these days in Madden Ultimate Team. So that's why Atwater is at the strong safety position right now. The special teams, for those that really care, we have Johnny Hecker, Brandon McManus, who is pretty much, if you don't have a McManus at this point, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. Don Kasu on the kickoffs, he definitely is worth using. Ted Ginn for the kickoff returns. Pat P comes in and does some kickoff returns as well because they automatically sell them because it's a high rating. And that's it for the squad. As far as the playbooks are concerned, I kind of run my own unique kind of thing here. Run a running gun offense, 3-4 goal defense. Also have the Deluxe Hybrid Stadium, which I ended up spending a lot of coin for. But you know what? I just wanted to switch it up. I was kind of tired of running like NFL stadiums. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Ford Field as, you know, my home stadium. But now I kind of want to switch it up. So now we're at the Deluxe Hybrid. Jack Del Rio is our coach. +2 acceleration is huge. He's probably the second best coach to have outside of John Madden, which gives you +2 speed. So if you haven't picked up this Jack Del Rio, done the dual styles, I definitely highly recommend that you get him. He's definitely worth picking up. I see a lot of people also running the Rex Ryan little pepper car. He's also pretty formidable as well. And also just in general, just the dual style coaches that you see that give you boosts in certain aspects. Press for Bruce Arians, power move for Fisher, +2 hit power, you know, play reg, finesse move. But overall, for what you get, the acceleration affects your whole entire team. So Jack Del Rio is my coach right now. And he's been, you know, we've been rocking with Del Rio for pretty much, I think we've been rocking him for the rest of the season until another coach comes out that's I deem better from my team. So that is going to be it for the updates. Thanks you guys for watching. Once again, just covering up the basics, going over what I just said. The playbook breakdowns are officially back. I know I've been saying that for the past, you know, months or so like that, and I haven't been keeping up with the deadlines. But my New Year's resolution this year is to meet this quote, and I quote this: meet the deadline. So once again, every week, and if I don't, follow me on Twitter, and you'll know why I will not be able to post videos that particular week for playbook breakdowns, Ask Phoenix, rankings, things of that nature. Live labs, potential live labs and stuff like that. If I don't post any videos starting this week, if I don't post anything by Sunday after this video, holler at me on Twitter, tweet me, you know, mention me on Twitter like, yo, where's the videos? And I'm most likely going to be on it unless I'm really busy taking care of things I need to take care of, and then otherwise I won't be able to do it. So once again, Play with Breakdowns officially back. Ultimate Team will be posted. There's going to be a Mud League game. We're in the playoffs now. This league has kind of been dragging on due to, like I said, everybody's been away from holidays, football season, everything like that. The playoffs are tomorrow. Going to go against Ebook once again. And then I believe in the finale is going to be the winner of that between myself and Ebook is going to be facing up against M-Stack 42. One of the guys that's in the Madden tips. He's a very popular guy in Madden. He's one of my best, one of my guys that I associate with highly. on the Xbox side, especially when it comes to tips and things of that nature. Anything dealing with man, I usually ask him about, as well as my other squad mates and stuff like that. So we'll be seeing what happens in the Ebook game. We'll definitely be posting that, streaming that. So keep it locked on that. Um, and other than that, though, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Shout out to the subscribers. We definitely hit some milestones past the 400, 300 mark. So if you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. I appreciate you guys for everything we do. Hopefully we get to that 500. My goal is to at least have 1,000 by the end of the year. And we'll see how that goes, man. It can go either way, good or bad, but we'll see. Anyways, this is it for real this time. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. Follow the Twitter. Follow the Twitch channel. They'll all be in the description below. And I'm out. 5Gs, y'all. Peace.